Towson women's basketball goes 2-0 this week, improving their win streak to 6 straight games. We'll talk about it today on the Tiger Basketball Report, which starts now. Hello again and welcome back to the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Ben Rosenbaum. Towson picks up 2 CAA wins against Northeastern and Hofstra. And as always, I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Diane Richardson. And coach, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
6 games. Is there any added pressure, feeling of accomplishment, or is it just keep it rolling?
Well, we've got to keep it rolling. You know, the CAA is a very tough conference, so we've got to concentrate on the ones in front of us.
So you beat Northeastern 81-68, a game where you opened up a 22-9 lead in the first quarter. You then surrendered that lead, which is becoming a little bit of a nasty habit you guys have. You like to make it interesting, though. You put on a show, and you were able to hold it out. First of all, 22-9, that's how you want to start a game. And then how do you account for that, for letting them back into it?
Well, you know, we talk about starting fast and staying fast, and you know, opening the game early on in the season, we were kind of getting punched first. So we've righted that, but now we've got to be consistent now. And so I think the key word right now is being consistent.
Melo Jeter and Q Murray each with 16 points in that game, but of course the headline, Nakaya Mayo, 21-10, 5 straight, at that point, 5 straight double-doubles for her. I mean, she's playing at a different level, a level that I think when she stepped on foot at this campus, everyone was hoping she'd get to, and she's hitting there. Yeah,
and she's been very confident in her game, very confident in her shot. She's making shots at a great percentage, and now she's rebounding where she hadn't been rebounding as much the first half of the season.
Something else that we noticed later in the game is you kind of got a lead, and even actually during still the fight, you're utilizing your bench a little more. Some players that maybe we didn't expect to see. A lot of Raina Barber recently, and she's always been a scrapper. She's always been a hustle player. Mariah Gray's been getting some run. Maggie Sharp got time down at UNCW. And you have no fear. You have confidence, all the confidence in the world in using your bench.
Yes, that definitely. And you know, every one of them expect to get their name called, and if they do, that they've got to come out, and so we don't have drop-off. So I've been pleased with their work, too.
And then you move over to Hofstra, and it kind of turned the game on, turn it on its head. Slow start, Hofstra coming in, they're looking for a win in the CAA. They hadn't won. Slow start, you're able to fight back at a tied, and then experience, I think, took over.
Yeah, I think, you know, and Danielle Santos is a great coach. I know a first-year head coach, but she's been doing a great job with her players, and they came out really ready for this game today. I think we got punched in the mouth first.
And how did they respond to that? I mean, it was a weird feeling. You called a couple quick timeouts, and it was like, whoa, like this is we're fighting for the top spot. We want to be in that top spot on the standings. We can't do this today. No, not at all.
No, not at all. And the thing about it is, again, there was a lack of energy. And, you know, I told her in the first time out, there's no amount of X's and O's I can give them to write this without the energy.
And then, arguably, so the core 4, Q Murray, Melo Jeter, Nakaya Mayo, and Ryan Holder, arguably, statistically, the best game those 4 have ever played together. They've had a lot of big wins, a lot of big games. Q, game high, 22 points, 8 assists. Melo and Nakaya each with 21, and then Ryan Holder with 12. First time all 4 of them had scored in double digits. First time all 3 of Nakaya, Q, and Melo score over 20 points. I mean, did you look at the stat sheet and go, whoa, this was quite a game?
Well, it was quite a game, but it's showing the evolution of them playing for each other and playing, again, Towson University basketball.
And Q started out very slow in that game. I think 0 for 4, 0 for 5, and we were talking about it on the broadcast. It seemed like she was rushing, bad shots, and then all of a sudden it seemed like she couldn't miss.
Yeah, she came out determined in the second half. You know, just hearing the news about Kobe, who's her favorite player, and she knew that she had to step up and she did so for us in such a leadership role.
So you get these 2 wins. You've had the 6-game win streak. We've talked in previous weeks about consistency. We're starting to see that. How do you maintain it? How do you keep them from getting complacent now and just being like, oh, 6-game win, expecting to win now?
Yeah.
You don't want them doing that.
Well, we're not talking about the 6-game win streak. We're talking about what we're doing in each game. And that's been our mantra the last 6 games was it's about us and not about anybody else.
And I failed to mention, you guys are eating up the awards a little bit. Nakaya Mayo was named Player of the Week this week. Mello had it 2 weeks in a row this past week and the week before. People have to take notice that, and it's not just Nakaya and Mello, it's everybody.
It's everybody. And that's a good thing for us, a good thing for the team to know that they're being recognized, but it's also that they're playing well.
All right, that'll do it for us for today on the Tiger Basketball Report. Join us next time from CNR Pub when we preview the Tigers games against Drexel and Delaware. For head coach Diane Richardson, I'm Ben Rosenbaum. Thanks for joining us, and as always, go Tigers.